Microsoft and Dropbox teaming up to take over the cloud. Warner Music and SoundCloud looking to take over the music industry, all while Verizon's trying to sue the FCC, and a few good deals just before Black Friday. All that coming up. This is your tech news for Wednesday, November the 5th, 2014. Hi and welcome to TxtNationTV. My name's Rusty G. It looks like Microsoft and Dropbox announced yesterday their partnership, which is actually kind of surprising. Well, ish if you look at it. Dropbox is one of the most popular cloud services, and well, Microsoft Office is one of the most popular Office services, but neither one have the other, obviously. So Microsoft does have OneDrive, which you can get for free 15 gigs if you go in with the service now, but Dropbox has been around for a lot longer, and you can do a lot more things with Dropbox with all their plugins and different things that you can do. People have done a lot of hacking over the years. I can't remember when Dropbox started and when OneDrive started, but just I think Dropbox had a lot more popularity because you could do cool things with it back in the day and hack around and do stuff like that. But with this now, you can take the Dropbox app, open up a Microsoft Office file, PowerPoint, Excel, Word, whatever it is that you're using, and now edit it inside the app without actually having to go to the Office app. And pretty much vice versa, if you're in the Office app, you can now save directly to your Dropbox and not to your OneDrive. And they're going to put them side by side. You still have the option to save to OneDrive, but it's just nice now that you can have it built in so you can save it to your Dropbox and then share with your friends however you may. Obviously, you can do the same thing in, I still say SkyDrive, but OneDrive. But, you know, not everybody uses it. Not everybody signs up for the service, but a lot more people use Dropbox. So here's to the future of Microsoft and Dropbox. More partnership deals announced yesterday. Warner Music Group, or whatever they are, and then SoundCloud are partnering up just as well. It looks like starting in the first half of 2015, SoundCloud will now be able to get a piece of Warner Music, and Warner Music get a piece of SoundCloud, however you want to look at that. But basically allows for them to get some of their music from the Warner Music Group and, you know, stream it through the SoundCloud service through their subscription model, which pretty much all music is now with Pandora and RDO and Slacker Radio and insert every other app out there that allows you for service. And even that new $20 service that allows the most awesome music you've ever heard. Trebles, I don't even know. Either way, but it looks like that's going to be a good deal for them because it's also going to help out the indie artists who do the mix-ups and the mash-ups, especially with Warner Group, because they'll take some of those artists and mix and mash and do things like that. And it also allows for a bigger platform because, you know, such a big name is now behind SoundCloud. So some of those indie artists could get their name out there a lot quicker and to a lot more people. How awesome is that? So if you're on SoundCloud now and you're streaming your music, looking forward to the future of 2015 and beyond. And a story I just couldn't help but scoff at was the fact that Verizon is apparently going to try to take over the FCC. And I use the term loosely, obviously, but it looks like they're going to try to sue the FCC because of the, you know, net neutrality thing that we all want. Because, you know, Verizon wants to be able to control the lanes, and they want to be able to go, hey, you guy over there, if you've got more money, we'll give you the fast lane, and the guys who can't, we'll just shove them over here on the side, you know, because they're the ones who built the network, you know, the business side of things. But the government and FCC is looking at Verizon and all ISPs for that matter, and looking at them as more of a utility that everyone needs to have access to. Verizon's really not happy with that, and so they're looking to sue the FCC and say, hey, that's our stuff, buddy. Don't mess with it. But since the government's looking at the internet as a pretty much utility like water or electricity, everyone needs to have the same access to it, which it's pretty much born that way. The internet has always been that way, and we don't know why it should ever change. But because big companies have backed up the backbone of the internet, Verizon, Google, other people out there, AT&T, but, you know, they've built their network and they've done their piece, but I guess they just think that they have to own the world. So, unfortunately, we'll see how the future goes. Obviously, net neutrality is an ongoing battle, and I always hope for the users. We always need to have the most power. All right, to get off that political rant, only because I could get stuck on it for hours and hours. But either way, just before Black Friday, November the 10th, it looks like Sam's Club's going to be offering the iPhone 6 for $100 off. So if you want to get the 16GB variant, it is going to be $99 for a 2-year contract. That's awesome. Not only that, same thing with the 64 and 128GB variants, $100 off there as well. So $199 and $299 there, as you see. So if you were looking to get an iPhone 6 for yourself or even for a loved one or family, friend member, whoever, go check out Sam's Club starting 7 a.m. at your local Sam's Club, wherever you are, and go check it out. It's $100 off, and they're going to have limited quantities. So I recommend you being there at 6 a.m. before they open at 7, and make sure you get your hands on one. No details yet on a 6 Plus. I think it's just the iPhone 6 is what they're talking about. So make sure you get out there, get early, and get them going. You might have a $100 cheaper iPhone for that friend or family or yourself. Go check it out. Continuing on more deal news, just because it is November and people typically think Black Friday for November, Amazon just can't stop with the deals. It seems amazing. They can't get rid of the Fire Phone off the shelves, but they're going to try everything else to get rid of. It looks like for those of you using the Amazon Cloud Sync service for your phones and storing photos of all sorts, you now have unlimited storage if you are a Prime member. Now, this service is $99 a year, and it also gets you other things like their video streaming service and free 2-day shipping from the Amazon store, as long as the provider is a Amazon, partner. But this $99 a year pretty much gets you a lot of things. And now that you get free unlimited storage for all your photos, sync to your heart's desire. Take as many photos as you can with your phone and sync them up to the cloud, and you'll never lose them. Not to say that Amazon can't go down, but always keep a hard copy somewhere. But as far as cloud services, unlimited storage now, almost like Facebook. Does Facebook even have storage limits? I thought they did at one point, but they pretty much took that away a long time ago. I don't know. But either way, if you have it and you're on Prime, go ahead and sign in. Update your app now and get free unlimited photo storage. One last deal story that I want to sneak in just before the end. If you missed out on this one, it sucks, because I did, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, it only lasted a few hours yesterday afternoon, but it looks like Google, along with HTC, was allowing half price sale, basically a fire sale on their new tablet. That's right, I think it's $399, they dropped it down to $199, and you could have gotten it within between 12 noon Eastern time up till about 2 o'clock, maybe, at that price. And they pretty much sold out almost instantly, just because the internet is that quick. So if you missed out, it sucks. But it does say that HTC and Google have some plans for another deal. We don't know any details, obviously, but with Black Friday and Cyber Monday and all that coming up around the corner, expect more deals for the holidays. That's been your tech news for Wednesday, November the 5th. Again, my name's Rusty G. You've been watching txtNationTV. Make sure you subscribe right here on this channel. It's youtube.com/txtNationTV. You can leave comments, like the video, share it, do whatever you want. If you're on Twitter, it's twitter.com/txtNationTV. Find us and follow us and retweet and share and like and do whatever you can there. If you're on Facebook, it's facebook.com/txtNationTV. Friend us up there, share our videos there just as well. We would really love it. Leave comments. Let us know how we're doing. Do we suck? Do we need something better? I know I could probably do better on the editing, but it's the best I can as a one-man show right now until Alan comes back. Either way, if you're on Google, it's gplus.to/txtNationTV. +1 the video, share those there just as well. And for all things Text Nation, it's txtNation.tv. We'll see you again for the next episode.